Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 2 of our week of trying out new games. Today, it's Reus or Reus. I don't actually know how to say it, but here's what we're gonna do. Let's do a 30-minute game. Era. Let's not do this. No, we're gonna do era for 30 minutes. So what this game is? It's a game where you play as 4 giants, and you have to try to get humanity to grow and be the best that they can be. And you can do this several different fashions, but the first thing that you have to do is you have to create some mountain. Or you have to create some land, and that's typically what you do here, and they have different biomes depending on what they are. So let's just create kind of some of every single one of them, and then we'll click this, and it's a ton of fun. This is actually one of those games where I might have too much fun playing it. That's not true. You can never have too much fun playing a game, but I think right there, I might be one tile off there, and then I just like having all of the biomes down. It's not necessary at all. It's just something that I like doing. Let's plop you right there. Again, that might not be exactly correct. And then here, so not only can all these people make land, but let's actually do you. You can also domesticate animals and have different things as well. So typically what I do, are you no longer making trees? Like right there? So when you have resources like this, and the resources that they produce are listed underneath here, eventually you will get some human settlers, like we just got over here. And these have different things. This is how much food there is within the borders. Right now they have 2. This is how much wealth is in use. This is how much technology is in use. This is like how strong they are, how greedy they get. Like if they get a lot of resources very suddenly, they will start to want. They'll want stuff, which is not cool. So they're not in danger. It's currently peaceful, and they respect the elders, respect the giants. Now they did just start a granary challenge, which means that you're trying to build this. A granary has been built for peaceful farmers and gatherers. Animal husbandry, plus 15 food for each animal within borders, stacks up to 5 times. I'm not doing anything here, am I? Good now. So with this, what we would want to do is something along the lines of, so what they're looking to do to complete the granary, they need to have 30 food in use. So let's grab this and let's create some food right here. So when this creates this animal, not only does the food go up, but then this automatically starts getting 15 food. If you look on here, you'll see that they now have 21 food that they could be using out of a maximum of thank you for the new nomad, out of a maximum, sorry, they're using 5, but you can use up to 21. So that's always fun. Did you not do your thing? I thought I clicked on everybody to do their thing. Come on now. So there is a new nomad, you can tell because his meter is filled up. So let's build a slightly different town over here. I'm actually going to, let's make this a scientific, no, you know what? We're going to make this a precious mineral town. So we're going to come over here. We're going to have them drop that. And then there's also synergy in this game. So for instance, this bunny, you can transmute it if you have the right aspect, which I'll go over aspects here in a little bit. But it's plus 3 food if a blueberry patch is within the animal's range. Right now there isn't one, but we can create some a fruit plant. So let's plop this down right here. And I think that it starts off as a blueberry. It does. So blueberry, so because of this, now all these bunnies are given 3 food, which means that these have 67 available, which is nice. It means they grow faster, but they also get very, very greedy. And the greedier they become, the more likely they are to attack the giants and other villages, which could be good, could be bad. Kind of depends on what you're going with. But then over here, in this little tiny town, they're doing their own thing. So they are starting the tool shop challenge. Okay, so we'll go back to that in just a second. So there is now, since we completed the granary, they are rewarding us with this, with an ambassador, more or less. And what we can do with these ambassadors is that we can come here and we can pick these up. And when you pick them up, they give new and exciting features. So normally what I do, because this is the forest guy, I like picking up the forest guy. Oops. With this. And now they travel. And he gets access to a fertility boost, which makes it more likely that you'll be able to do stuff. So like for instance, if you click on fertility boost, and I click on here. Yep, no, it is greedy, I understand. This will give it a fertility boost. And with the fertility boost, there is a it'll be able to produce better and just more stuff. And there are also some other effects that can happen. So it says right here, progressively raises the chance of getting aspect up to potent aspect. I don't have any aspects just yet, but that would help us if we did. Now let's work over here, because I skedaddled for a bit. So quality smith, we want +5 wealth and +10 tech for each mineral within borders, stacks up to 3 times. So we're looking to have 15 wealth and 15 technology. The first thing that we put down, wherever it ran off to, right here. This is quartz. It's +8 techs if next to stone, and +8 wealth if next to quartz. So, we've already put down quartz, and if we put down this, I think this is just stone. I could be wrong about that. Yes. So this should be more than enough to get everyone going. And sometimes, as you will see, I will deliberately kind of like slow roll stuff. Oh, that's right. You can't create yours far away from the water. I forgot about that. The swamp guy here has to be right next to people in order to do what he needs to do. Which makes sense. And you can create stuff in the water. That's 100% A-OK. Now, these guys have 2 greed faces, which is not ideal. The desert ambassador has appeared, which is nice. Let's go ahead. We're gonna... Oh, I don't quite have this guy? Oh, yeah, I think we don't quite have this guy. Let's plop this down there. And we've got this, so let's pick this up. And now that we've put down whatever this is, oil root, we'll be able to plop that down. And this is our little planet so far. And it's not a bad little planet, if I do say so myself. Which, I do. I don't like this. What are you guys talking about? Okay. Frost Mount, is that? Okay, so you guys are building a school. So, allows village to go quicker without raising their greed. The less awe that you have, the more likely people are going to be greedy, and the more things are just going to go ridiculous, which is not good. I mean, it's big growth, but then you have to like deal with them a lot. But let's deal with these people. +5 wealth, +15 wealth, and +15 tech for each mineral within its borders. We want a lot of technology. We also want a lot of food. So let's actually bring over this. Let's plop that there, and then we need some food here. So I'm gonna bring a chicken. Bok bok, a bok bok, a bok bok chicken. Actually, I don't know what comes down here. It might be a chicken. But I think it's something else. Okay. And yeah, see, that's not going to be a lot by itself, but we can dig this up. We don't necessarily need this, especially with this going on. So, let's just real quick, what makes you great? +2 food and +1 range if next to an elderberry. Is this an elderberry? No, that's peppermint. You probably can do elderberries. So let's bring that over. Perfect. And we just kind of focus everyone right here. That was indeed an elderberry. And now things are gonna, like, this guy, this is the village that we're gonna have to watch out for. Like, if you look at that, it's not good. Like, this village, slightly greedy. This village I don't think is greedy at all. You're about to see this one probably go to like a 4 or a 5. I wouldn't be surprised by that. It's already at 1. It's not good. Like, we're gonna have to probably put down this village at some point. I can't tell you exactly when, but at some point. And when we reach that some point, I'm going to cry and be sad. But until then, we're not gonna worry about it. Now, what do elderberries like? Zuccheri, +7 food and +3 natura, which I don't really know what natura is. It is can create bonuses with an extra S with synergies. Does not stack with natura from other sources. It's next to an animal nest. So this one is next to an animal nest. It's right there. So this one should be just about done. It actually just needs a little bit more food, which we'll get there in no time. Like I said, this one is already at 2 red faces. The greed does eventually go down when they don't have an overabundance of stuff, but it's still quite a bit. Somebody has started the mill challenge. So we still have the aforementioned animal husbandry, but now herb garden, +35 food for each foxglove or dandelion within borders. So we'll be able to do that here. Let's just pick you up. Okay. So let's plop. I don't know what it's gonna make here, but let's go plop something and just see what we get. We need to get up to 100 food, and we need to get 40 technology in use. I think that we're gonna see a little bit of greed pop up from here. Remember, to advance the game, you need to unlock powers, blah blah blah. That is not what I care about. Not right now, at least. And so right now it's kind of slow. Oh, we can build somebody new. Let's hey you. Let's do here's something that I like doing, because I'm silly. What is this? A dandelion. That's exactly what we needed. So this should be, yeah, it's got more than enough. How can we increase this? If next to a plant. Let's, you know what? We're going to cheat just a little bit. We are going to put down another plant. Like right there. Because that way they're still next to one another. Oh, I didn't put it next to it. I'm silly. Let's put this down right there. And then we're going to bring this guy in. Plop him right there. That way we'll have some extra science that we don't directly have to worry about. And then I want you to come down right there. And we are going to make a little tiny village over here that is more or less surrounded by water. Why? Because we can. I like making these little islands. And there's nothing that you or anyone else can do to stop me from making these islands. I'm gonna make a real small island here, so. Okay, so I still don't have quite enough. What do we need? If next to a plant, which we are, is this considered? Then we're gonna put one more. Oh no, there's something there. Do we have space over here? There's nothing here, right? Correct. So we're gonna put one more here, and then we are gonna just be a little scared of the greed of this, but only a little scared, not too scared. And then let's plop somebody. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to actually put some food right here. And I think that means it'll settle like right along the water. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. And then over here, we'll put that there. And everything's going to go great. There's definitely going to be no... nothing bad's going to happen, in case you were wondering. Alright, so the geologist... Specialization? Okay, yeah, okay. For each phosphorus or iron within the borders. I don't think we have either one, if I'm being quite honest. We want 3 mountain patches and at least 3 minerals. Alright, so it wants 3 mountainous patches. So that means we're going to have to get a little creative with what we're doing. So we got to add some patches, which we'll be able to do. You are slightly too far away, but that's okay. Let's put something here instead. You are going to be, what, 1 shy? Is that what I'm seeing? That's a little annoying. If next to a plant. You know, you are not next to a plant. Lancaster has been settled. Perfect. Then Lancaster, settled as you are. We'll plop that there as well. Okay, so this wanted. So this needs at least 3 minerals, 2 out of 3 mountain patches. Okay, so we need some phosphorus. I think those only come from these areas. Got another school going on, and the different let's plop it right here. The different schools are not necessarily the same. Like, for instance, this one, cooking class, plus 10 food and plus 5 technology for each plant within borders, which is going to be a little difficult because I don't have a whole lot of plants that we can plop there, but we can get one. Let's put this right there and just see what we can get. Okay, now with this we have the minerals, we have the mountain patches, but what we do not have is going to be the technology or the wealth. So let's work on that. We need phosphorus or iron. What is here? We have stone, salt, or copper. Let's try doing one of these just real quick. You can go into salt or copper as well. You go into topaz or salt. Alright, and then topaz or salt. Okay. So, I'm going to show you all what these aspects do. So if you click on these aspects, and you click on one of these, it'll add this aspect up here. And if the aspects match up, which I did mine incorrectly and they don't match up, let's do it to this one. With a lesser noble aspect, we can mix some topaz. So let's go to topaz just real quick. So we'll put that down, and then now we can go ahead and create that. And now it becomes a topaz. That will get us closer to the wealth that we need. And then you can give us a toxic aspect, which I don't think we need. We want noble or seismic, which both come from this man, I believe. Yeah, seismic aspect. So we don't have anything there, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean we can't still have some fun. Now, what do you work well with? If next to another plant. Well, you know what? I don't think it's possible for us to gain anything here. So we're not even going to worry about this challenge, just because of how small it is. Last thing that I think I want to do. What's another way? What other way can we get just like tricky? Let's do one of these, because like they're going fairly far into the mountains. So let's just try to. The university challenge has been started, huh? Plus 15 technology for each animal within borders. We want 60. 24 and 15. Alright, see, that's not too bad. Let's actually, I'm going to plop this probably like right there. Plus 6, yeah, I like that. So it's got some marble already. So I think what we'll do next is we'll just throw even more marble right next to it, and we're just kind of moving back and forth. We're moving all around. Some more wealth. How's the overall wealth doing? Almost there. Almost there. And now this is in here. Plus 10 technology and plus 5 natura if next to an animal nest. Well, you know what? We can do that. Let's actually destroy this, because this will create a different kind of wealth. I like that. Plus 2 gold, plus 2 wealth and plus 1 off next to a plant, which you are. Okay, that's perfect. What, can we do anything else? Right here doesn't seem to have anything. Let's want to see what happens if we plant something in the desert. And then we'll do that. Okay. Alright, so we need 60 technology, which we will get. We'll have the wealth as well, so we really just need food, insect eater, plus 2 food, and plus 1 animal range if next to an elderberry. The elderberry came from these trees, so let's go ahead and just plop this down real quick. They're about to get very greedy, so I apologize when we get raffle stomped, but it will be funny, I promise you. The raffle stomp hurts, but it is 100% worth it. Y'all ain't greedy. What are we working on here? Anything? I mean, I personally am working on nothing, but what are you personally working on, you know? Alright, we just need 1 more technology. We can do that. Let's bring you over. Maybe I can't do that. What have we got here? What else do we need? We need 120 food. Oh, you know what? I don't got anything right there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Not precious mineral. Scientific minerals. And then this school... this village is thinking about starting a war. That's not good. I'm not going to say it's the worst, but it's not good. Let's put another animal right here. This might be enough for the food. Oh, not quite. Not quite. You know, it will be soon, though. Oh, you know what we're going to do? Let's really make them start a war. Like, let's go. You're going to push this over the edge. Okay, so Frostmouth is attacking Fort Town. So, as you see, when villages become choo-choo greedy in games like this, they will start attacking. And when they attack, bad things are going to happen. What's this level? They're at war. They have 125 versus these guys have 70. Probably a little higher than that because they have these guys. But yeah, now because we've decided to go too far, they also will go too far. But I'm okay with that. Perfect. Perfect. So we'll have everything that we need to gain that. And like, here's what's gonna happen when they fight. Like, they literally come out here and they start tossing arrows. Uh-oh. See, and when they get way too greedy, like they are now, they will hunt down your gods, which is ridiculous. What project is close to running out? Oh, it's probably this one. Yeah, that's fine. How is this one doing? How are you guys doing? You just need some more wealth. How can we create some wealth for you? Oh, you know what? Here's how. We'll plop one of those right there. A little bit of spread. Good for the whole family. This town has rebuilt itself. This town, still greedy, still very angry at us, which, like, why? But they'll pursue us for a little bit. But we should be okay overall. Okay, so we just need a little bit more wealth. What'd you get here for me? Would we put down one of these? If next to a plant, well, guess what? Let's put you next to one of those. And actually, toxic aspects. This is, okay. Not exactly what I needed. 63. Oh, no, I need slightly more. I'm going to have you come over here. The university has been completed. Alright, who does not have a swamp aspect? You know what? It doesn't look like you have a swamp aspect. Congratulations, you do now. Don't die in the process. I know that if you die, it's 100% my fault and nobody else's. But also, please listen to me and don't die. Okay. Now this little island here is going to be real good. Do these guys still hate the gods? They do. So let's grab that ambassador and then just skedaddle. Then that's kind of what this game is. You just kind of let them go and get stronger and bigger all the time. And hope that that the world doesn't bite you in the butt. Because it often will. They have won a war. Which is both a good thing and a bad thing. Yeah, you're gonna be safe. You guys, if you get attacked, that's fine. Listen, the school challenge was never gonna be a good challenge. You wanted to put it in a spot that just wouldn't work. Give me something different. Put down like a harbor. This one is. Are we not there yet? Nah, we will be there soon though. Almost. We got 3 minutes left. So if you're getting tired of this video, don't worry, it's about to be over. But yeah, so like this is the long and short of this game. I really like it. You can unlock new animals for upgrading. What are you all doing? Hey, you come over here real quick. You come over here. I believe that these guys are tracking down my forest giant, which is not cool. If that's what they're going to do, we are going to mess them up. It turns out that the rock guy is actually very large and very scary. You pick that up. And then we're just going to wait for them to come over here real quick. And then we're going to put them in their place. And will it feel good? Oh, yes. Yes, it will. Alright. Deals 55 damage to villages, but less to armies. Well, guess what? Right about there. If I need to, I will also bring you along. You also deal a lot of damage. So between the two of them. Got him. You got him. This is what you do when villages decide to get uppity. You put them in their place. Then when you come back over here and they're like, oh, I still hate the gods. And you're like, well, tough. I am still a god. Eventually, they will get strong enough where it doesn't matter what you do. They will just, like, destroy you. And then you feel bad? Are you working on a project? No, you're not. Nobody's working on projects. Okay. It's a nice little university we got there, though. Yeah, I'm sorry that didn't work out for y'all. But I mean, overall, my family has my world has liked me for the most part. Let's go ahead real quick, just to complete it. Let's put some forests here. All right, the Hamlet challenge has started. Oh, right here. Interesting. Ooh, the fishing dock challenge. That's more important. All right, so we want food and wealth. Each fish within borders, within 2 patches of here, so we can do that. Marshvale? Oh yeah, I guess you guys do need to go there. Okay, and then here as well. Oh, my food's going down so much. Listen, we're not going to have time to do that, so let's not even worry about it, but we might very well have time to do this one. The Mountain Lodge is good, okay. So this is going to have everything that I need. The Mountain Lodge, show me. What would you like me to build? Food, wealth, and technology, and also a bunch of natura? That's a lot. Also, what? Plus 15 wealth for every village? That automatically goes up to 75. You guys are going to become so greedy here. The ocean giant is under attack. From who? Was that not close enough? No, it was. They're dying. That's good. It's not from these guys, I promise you. It's still from these guys. And you know what? I want to show you what you can do to towns. I'm going to flatten this town since since we have 30 seconds left in this game. I want to show you that if people get uppity, you can get uppity right back with them, and you can put them in their place and make them feel just awful. And you can destroy towns this way. So let me just show you. Kind of like at the end of any game of SimCity you've ever played, you can just do awful, awful things. We do have maybe only about 10 seconds, so we might not get to it. Are we still being attacked? I think we are. Okay. And that's it. It's time for the planet to sleep once more. So that's Reus. It's been around for a long time. I've got about 45 hours into the game, but it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy this game, and if you like that kind of like god management style of game, I think you guys are gonna love it. But until next time, y'all, please stay safe, stay healthy, and I love y'all. Bye bye.